We talk about value a lot of times. Hey, we got to create value. We got to create perceived value. Then we see the realistic value, and then we see the profit side of it. But in order for the value to come along in what you're providing and to scale it and duplicate that methodology over and over and over again, you've got to be the one that is willing to say, I'm going to be different and better than my competitor. And what can make me different and better than my competitor? For us at Wayne's Lawn Service, many years ago, and you guys have heard me say this before, but this is a perfect time to say it again. We were trying to think about a marketing plan. Hey, what can we put out there that's different and better? Because everybody says they do a good job. Everybody says they're going to, hey, great pricing or fair pricing and, all those things, right? And that list goes on and on and on. If you're really wanting to be different and better than your competitor, it's really very simple in this industry to do one thing differently. And guess what that is? It's simple. You show up. You show up to do the job. You answer your telephone. You return the phone calls. Several years ago, and if you guys wanted to do this and you don't have it on your trucks and trailers and advertising right now, you need to put it on there. Just simply a starburst that says, we show up. You will be surprised how many phone calls you get because that's on there. And if you don't see your calls volume change because of it, I'll buy you dinner somewhere. I'm telling you, I'm that confident. I'm not going to say you're going to get 10,000 calls a year off that starburst, but I'll tell you, you will get calls off of that starburst. When you ask somebody, hey, how'd you hear about us? Man, I saw your truck and it said, we show up. That's the exact problem I'm having with my current contractor. Or I saw your starburst, we show up on your marketing piece that I got in the mail. And that's exactly it. I'm having trouble with my person showing up. They won't call me. If you want to be responsive, and that's part of what Mike talked about, right? Service, quality, responsiveness, and then value. But the first step in any of it, of the quality and the service, is what? Showing up. You got to show up. And then when you show up, John, you're right on target with me. Then when you show up, you've got the opportunity to do what you said you were going to do. So now, what have you done? Just simply by showing up, you've demonstrated to that client that, hey, you're there to do the service that they bought. You're going to do a good job. And now they're going to see value in what you do because you're going to do what you said you were going to do, and you do it right. And if you don't do it right, you're going to be responsive to the phone call that says, hey, this wasn't quite right. This plant's leaning, or this mulch is this, or whatever their complaint may be. And let's just call it what it is. Be responsive to it, solve the problem, and use it as a learning experience. And your customer's happy because you were responsive. You got it right. And now they see the value in your service. That's what we need to do to be different and better than our competitor. That's the beginning of being different and better than your competitor, is to simply show up.